All of that to come, but first, Marcus Rashford scored twice for Barcelona tonight, including a thunderbolt of a strike and a 2-1 win over Newcastle.
But this was not the case about 5 months ago. Something is changing.
I will put Vital before I put a player that don't give the maximum every day. So.
First of all, just wondering what your reaction is to Marcus Rashford saying that he's ready for a new challenge.
I think he's right. We have here a new challenge. The reason is the training. The way I see what a footballer should do in training.
But somehow, Rashford seems to be back. Well, this is his story. It's 2016. Manchester United are facing a really hard time. 13 senior players are injured, and later today, they'll be facing Football Club Midtjylland, the same team that tormented them just last week. Marcus Rashford scored 2 goals, and United fans went wild.
There's only one lad I'm going to talk about, and it's Marcus Rashford. Because if there's one player who epitomises Manchester United, it's that young lad tonight.
Some people called him a fluke, or said it was luck, but just 7 days later,
the field, United profit from it. Varela. Mata goes in. 1-0. A life-changing 3 days for Marcus.
I think you scored your first Premier League goal with your first Premier League shot.
Yeah, same as your opa.
at just 18 years old, he stamped his name in Manchester United history. The wonder kid, finishing the season with 18 goals, Rashford. Luis van Gaal was sacked. All eyes turned to the special one, Jose Mourinho. For the most part, Rashford had an okay experience under Mourinho, scoring 28 goals during his tenure.
I'm delighted he has, as an Englishman, an English young player with the talent that he's got. You want him playing in every big game that you can play.
But it's a pity that the manager is Mourinho, because normally, you know, what Glenn already said, you know, he's an English player. You want him to give him time, and he can make mistakes, but Mourinho is not like that. He wants to get results, and if he has like 1 or 2 not good games, he puts him out. And he's a player, he's very young, and yeah, he needs games, but he's so talented, and you want to see this player every week. You want to see him play.
But then, Mourinho was sacked.
Yeah, I think it'll happen. Whether it happens during the season, I think that my preference always would be to try and get to the end of the season. I think, to be honest with you, the boardroom is so naive.
Great to see you. How does it feel to be back?
Wow, thanks first of all. It's great.
When Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took over Manchester United in December 2018, the club was broken, morale was low, results were worse, and the players looked drained under Mourinho. But for one man, that change lit a spark: Marcus Rashford. Before Solskjaer arrived, Rashford struggled for a rhythm under Mourinho, often stuck on the wing or on the bench. But Ole, a former striker himself, saw something special. He let Rashford play up front. Instantly, Rashford exploded, scoring 6 goals in only his first 8 games, including the winner that knocked PSG out of the Champions League. By season's end, Rashford was United's golden boy, and Ole was given the permanent job. The next season, Rashford became the face of Manchester United. He formed a dangerous partnership with Anthony Martial and Bruno Fernandes. He finished the campaign with 22 goals, but behind the scenes he was doing something even greater, leading the fight against child hunger in the UK during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I've learned so much about the issue over the last year or so, and the same points keep occurring to me from the families and the children themselves, and I can only go off that and my own experiences and why I think it needs to change.
Then things got dark. The 2021 season was a mixed one. Rashford still produced 21 goals and 15 assists, but his body paid the price. He played through shoulder and back injuries, refusing to rest because United were fighting on multiple fronts. That season ended
Marcus
painfully.
Rashford, not looking at Rooney. It's Rashford. No arguments, 4-4. And he scores. 10-10. Goalkeeper against goalkeeper.
United lost the Europa League final to Villarreal. It marked the start of a difficult period, mentally
Marcus
and
Rashford,
physically.
how do you sum up tonight for Manchester United?
A disappointment. In one word, it's disappointing. The feeling inside is difficult to explain.
It's the Euro 2020 final. This could decide whether England finally wins the trophy. The backlash and racist abuse that followed was horrible. After shoulder surgery, he returned slower, less sharp. United's form collapsed even after Cristiano Ronaldo's return, and by November 2021, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked. That marked the end of an era for both Ole and Rashford. The manager who gave him belief, trust, and freedom was gone. This is Erik ten Hag's Manchester United, a team that has just been reborn. That season, Rashford scored 30 goals, won the EFL Cup, and helped United finish third in the Premier League. That same year, Rashford was named Manchester United Player of the Year, Players Player of the Year, Premier League Player of the Month twice. It was the season he became a superstar again. But in football, the higher you climb, the thinner the year gets. The next season started slowly, the goals dried, the confidence slipped, and once again, the smile disappeared. Critics began whispering, was it just one good season? He was pictured at parties after defeats. The media questioned his attitude.
Can you clarify the situation with Marcus Rashford?
What sense?
Well, he was photographed in Belfast, missed training because he was ill. There's speculation.
So
he might be.
He reported ill. For the rest, is internal matter. I deal with it.
No further comment.
Eric, and the club were led to believe Marcus was only out on the Wednesday night. Also out on the Thursday night. Do you feel that you've been lied to?
So as I say, well, we will deal with it. I will deal with it.
Rashford had gone from scoring 30 goals to only 8 in 41 games. Fans who once sang his name now doubted his hunger. Then October 24, 2024, Erik ten Hag was sacked. It's November 18, 2024. Marcus Rashford posted an Instagram story with the caption, "Top training today. Just one story." But the hate-filled replies were insane. At that time, Ruben Amorim had just joined Manchester United as head coach, and Rashford was referring to the amazing training session under him.
Ruben Amorim says he is the right man at the right moment. And United on the move early here. Rashford, what a start! What a start for Manchester United and for Marcus
Just minutes
Rashford.
into Amorim's first game, Rashford scored. The next match was even crazier. Rashford scored 2.
A huge deflection at one. Marcus Rashford arriving as early as this. It's one of them is Marcus Rashford. Rashford in on the act.
But just when things seemed perfect, that was the last time Rashford played for Manchester United.
I will put Vital before I put a player that don't give the maximum every day. So,
first of all, just wondering what your reaction is to Marcus Rashford saying that he's ready for a new challenge.
I think he's right. We have here a new challenge. The reason is the training.
Soon after, Rashford was loaned to Aston Villa, where he impressed again.
Checks he's still onside, goes inside the first first challenge. Still Rashford into the penalty box, falls to the byline, pulls it back. Goal! Oh my word!
And slowly, the smile returned. This is the present day, and this is Rashford, smiling again. His Manchester United number was withdrawn even before the Barcelona transfer. The Manchester boy who had smiled, suffered, smiled again, been hated, is now smiling once more.
So yeah, overall a good day, and now recover and be ready for the next game.
Personally, is your best performance here in Barca?
Yeah, maybe. But I am trying to, improve each game, and yeah, just do my best for the team. And today I'm very happy. I score some goals and the team wins, so it's perfect.
Which is your preferred position in the attack? Like a 9 or in a wing?
No, I like to play on the wing, but I also like to play striker. So it depends on the game.
But it's not over. How will the story end? Will he stay consistent? Will Barcelona sign him permanently? I don't know when you're watching this, but tell me how it's going for him right now.